Hey, it's Sam back here and welcome to this video for PayDrill. Now down below you'll see a number of bonuses, including one really special resale rights bonus that you can get access with PayDrill today. Now you also find the early bird details down below, and you want to make sure you get in early to this product because after that early bird period the price is going to start increasing rapidly. So this is PayDrill. It's a software that makes it really easy to get data from PayPal. If you've ever used PayPal before, you'll understand how difficult it can be to find the information that you really need. I use PayPal for most of my business online. Okay, probably about 95% of all business that I do online actually runs through PayPal. So it's really important that I'm able to get certain data from PayPal, but it hasn't been possible until now. And this is a great solution because recently I was just doing my accounts. I printed out probably about, I think it was almost 1,000 pages going through different transactions, trying to divide up where money had come from. And it's impossible through PayPal to find out how many times a particular customer has bought, what products are the most popular. It could take days to even find out, where your peak order time is, what your peak order time is, how much value your customers are, okay, what's your average customer value. And these are really important metrics that you need in order to make decisions in your business, better make decisions that are going to help you make more money in your business, because then you'll understand which products are selling well versus ones that aren't, when your customers are buying, where they're buying from, and there's some really important data that you can't get from PayPal, but if you could, it would make decisions in your business really easy, and you'd probably be able to see a few opportunities that you can't currently see. That's where PayDrill comes in. This is a software that's been developed. It's the first of its kind, I believe. I haven't seen anything like this before, where it actually prints out and gives you a breakdown of all the different data that you would need to see in PayPal to make decisions for your business. Now, this is a demo account, so the data you're seeing here isn't from my business. It's from a business set up by the people that run PayDrill. So when you go into PayDrill, you can basically choose a date. First of all, you can start filtering, and it's got a breakdown of different types of money. So I can actually search for New Zealand dollars, which is really handy for me because if you wanted to have a look at what currencies are coming in, you can actually find that through the system. You can find through here different data metrics for different days. You can find out how many customers you've got, how many returning customers, the value per customer, the peak order time, order frequency, bank withdrawals. So maybe if you're withdrawing profit, you could actually get a list of that. You could get how many payments you've received, countries you've received from, the country that has the maximum sales and the least sales as well. That helps you with targeting over Facebook, knowing which countries your payments are coming from. Then you've got breakdowns like this, where you can actually find, and currently on PayPal, it's really hard to find details out about particular people that are on PayPal. Here, you can find out everything, their address, you can find out their web payment, what product they've bought. You can go ahead and you can find out what the transaction fee was, what their email is, what their name is, when they purchased, and all their order details as well. You can even refund them through the system, and you can download the data on them as well. You can go through an overall of the transactions down here, and as we work through, you can see how much money's gone out, how much money's gone in, and how many fees there are through PayPal as well. You've also got sales, where it actually gives you a breakdown of what your most popular days are and what popular times during the day are most popular. So you can see here there's been over 14,000 sales, $14,000 generated, I believe, over 79 sales, so $14,500 generated from 79 sales. You've got average revenue in sale, $84. You've got a graph here as well, completed versus partially refunded. You can see your refunds and reversals, and this is an important stat. So PayPal basically keeps track of how many refunds you've generated, and if you've generated too many refunds, then they can seize your account, they can stop your account. So you can keep track and make sure that people aren't refunding. You're not getting a number of refunds from one individual, because that's a big red flag that you might be getting scammed by someone. It also gives you the data on payments as well, so you can actually go through all your different payment data here, and it gives you a breakdown of where these payments are coming from, who they're coming from as well, and graphs it for the different days. So it's a different way of presenting the data, an easy way for you to see where these payments are coming from. You've also got a breakdown of your customers, how many times they've purchased, okay, how many orders they've made through, which is really important because you can see what your average lifetime customer value is, which is, when you're doing any sort of advertising, is really useful. You can also go through and you can find out how many orders they've got, how much money they're added up to, and find who your best customers are, so you can better focus on those particular people and making sure that they're happy within, your business, and making sure that they're doing really well, and you can find out that data through them as well. You can't do that in any other system that I know of. You've also got a breakdown of the different products you have here, so you can categorize your people by products and who bought a particular product. You can see all the customers of that particular product if you're looking for a particular person, which I can tell you right now will save a lot of time, because there's many times where, we're looking for a particular person, we don't know which product they've, we know which product they've purchased, we just don't have their data. So we can go through the product, we can have a look at who this person is, find their data, and then use that data as well. You've got settings. We can go into the PayPal settings here. We can add our username, our password, all of our different information. Then you just need to connect up your API key with PayPal. There's some training videos on this as well to make it really easy. You can register your software. It's a downloadable software that works on Mac and PC. And then you can synchronize this with your PayPal. So you don't have to connect it up again. It'll basically be live. It'll be active, and you can just log into this system instead of having to log into PayPal to monitor your transactions and monitor what's going on in your business. You can even decide what type of data the product actually gets or generates for you as well. You've got a search function here, so you can actually search for different payments or particular payments, or categorize payments of a certain type. And you've got reports here as well, so you can actually generate a sales report, a complete financial report, which is really cool. So for your accountant or something like that, you can generate a complete financial report, products report, and countries report as well. So this is a software that's basically going to make it easier to use PayPal. It may help you make more money if you're able to use this data to better advertise to your potential customers. You can find out what the peak order time is, so you can target those people or particular people for that particular time, and you'll be able to see how much money you're making, how much money is coming in, how much money is going out, which is really, really good information to know, because currently it's really hard to get that data from PayPal. It's near impossible to get that data from PayPal. So my view of PayDrill is it's a really cool software. It's not going to directly generate your traffic or anything like that, but the data it provides is really useful. And if you're serious about running an internet business, this is the type of data that you need to be getting in your business. First of all, for your accountant, but also for your own business, making better decisions in your business and figuring out which products are selling versus which ones aren't, and cutting the ones that aren't selling, working on the ones that are, and making sure you're working with your best customers. So my opinion of PayDrill is it's a really handy software. It takes PayPal to the next level. It provides useful data, and if you're planning on selling through PayPal in future, this is going to be a useful tool for your business as well. So I hope this has given you some insights into what PayDrill does, how it works. Go down below for more information. I look forward to hearing of your success with PayDrill if you decide to pick this up. Thanks again. This is Sam Becker. I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.